Alright, I think that we had some troubles with Northern Africa here. So they still have the 100% water stress situation going on. We'll absolutely start the desalination program. What do they say here? Water supply critical. That's the only thing that they really tell me. How about I start that thing as well? So these two things lower the amount of people here. That and that pretty much directly give me water efficiency or whatever, and then that will in the long term give that, and that will hopefully mitigate the impact, the death toll, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so Northern Africa is done there. You're done for, no. Wait. Southern Africa has a lot of water supply critical. Wait, I was looking at Northern Africa. How's your water supply? You are getting a bit worse there. We'll get you the water management program and... wait a minute, what was I looking at? It was the forest loss, yeah. Fire, that's what they had there, apparently. How about I get the wildlife conservation as well? Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Although there is a case to be made for getting some more mitigation to the climate effects. Let's look at the popular red cards. How about here? The sick are they are not, it's not that critical any longer, the situation there. These are just costing me money. They don't do anything at that point when they have the background. Middle East wants a relocation. We can absolutely give you some of that. Europe wants some of the... We can maybe get rid of one of those. Let's grow the commerce, maybe? Yeah, we can. There's still a little bit of margin there, maybe. North America hasn't gotten into any kind of a financial crisis yet, and it's that far there. Okay, so... yes, I was still looking at the red cards, the popular red cards even. Okay, everything seems to be taken care of. Now then, Southern Africa, 16,000 million tons of CO2 equivalents. Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Let's see here. I kind of want the wildlife conservation, but at the same time, what do we do? What do we do? Which is more critical? There's gas power that this place uses. A whole lot of... But the... yeah, well, a whole lot of yeah. Let's just leave it at that then. Maybe I'll get the advanced turbines. Or maybe the super tensiles, since this is 11% of the... we have... We'll get the super tensiles. For now, although this place might at some point require the desalination program as well. Oh well. Okay, Southern Africa done. Middle East. What's your water situation? 42. It is the answer, but... You don't have a desalination program, why not? Okay, well then. How about you? People's Republic of China! Yeah. There we go. What else? What else? Shall we get the advanced drilling? Sure. Okay. It seems reasonable. The Latin America. Next. You could get the first generation nanotechs, but is there anything else I'd rather have you doing? Like... energy mix is at 100% renewable, and still we are offered the 4th generation nuclear conversion incentives. Okay, I see how it is. Just get the first generation of that. It's fine. You don't have any water troubles? Nope. It seems pretty reasonable there, in my opinion. It's only the forest loss that it's really struggling against. China then... what? Here. How about that? Yeah, you'll get the super smart grids by yourself. I'll not waste money on that. Although there is there are the industrial carbon regulations and whatnot. We should do that instead of being silly. South Asia. You can decline some gas power finally, and you are almost at the 4th generation nuclear. We'll not do anything about that. How about your energy mix? It's not the best. But since we don't really have much else we might want to do, I suppose we could get some more renewables here. There's also there is a case to be made for some of these, though. Instead of the that. How's your toxicity doing? It's at 3000 and whatnot. We'll get the biotic decontamination. It's fine. Okay. What next? That was South Asia, then there's North Africa, Europe. But Europe is doing stuff, though. Russia, North America. That, not the... I don't know. Let's get the super smart grids. Let's buy them. And then there's North America, Oceania. How's your... We have to send another mission to Mars since that other one failed. Oh well. It's fine. How about here? Oceania, I think we are almost out of places. Japan and India. Well, Japan pretty much then. Well, do some wildlife conservation while you are at it. Yeah, it seems like a reasonable thing to do. Okay, then. We are ready for yet another turn. Global oil production on the rise. We did have some deaths. First generation fusion breakthrough. Advanced bioengineering breakthrough. Scientists in North America have announced the groundbreaking discovery of advanced bioengineering, which allows medical conditions to be treated at a microscopic level and the production of synthetic in vitro meat. That could be useful in India. Failure is not an option. Synthetic meats breakthrough. Yeah, you can use those without a green outlook. Well, the vegetarian revolution thing. India is again losing support. We'll try to stem the loss somehow. But how would that even be? Let's look at this HDI graph. It's the the GDP per capita index, which really is costing us a whole lot. You don't have water stress, a whole lot of that anyway. I could get... what do I even do in this situation? I played this badly. If you shut your doors on me, I won't be able to... do anything. No, let's grow the agricultural sector. Let's not be stupid. Okay, well, this is what I get for that. Gas power, one-shot policy. Seems pretty reasonable to have it there still. You still want the relocation assistance? Yeah. How about you? You want the relocation assistance? We'll keep the mass relocation and stuff like that here still. How about... Yeah, we can get rid of the grow commerce one. It's balanced now in North America here. How about we ban something just so we can get the support back to India? Unconventional oil. This won't lower the regional support for North America any longer. Okay. What do we do about India? That might just crumble. That place. Let's look at the deaths. It's still Northern Africa where we get the deaths, but it seems to be slowing down. Maybe. Is it actually? Well, definitely it's looking like that. 24 million, 30 million, 35 million. So, in like 5 turns we won't have any deaths any longer, but there won't be any people left in North Africa any longer either. Nice, nice. I want to see the graph, excuse me. Yeah. Population halved. Evacuate Africa. Freshwater extremely stressed. It's at 68%. It's not at 100% any longer. We might survive this. We just might survive this if we can get India back up on its feet. That's questionable. I let it go too bad there. Okay. Southern Africa is still the worst one. How about... Let's look at these things still. Middle East, we'll get some more law enforcement there before we have to pay more for that. Yeah. 0.34. Southern Africa, Middle East then. Can we decline gas power as well? Or should I rather get the advanced turbines and concentrated photovoltaic cells? One or the other will, I think, I'll have it wait, and instead I'll start declining gas power as well, yeah. How about we get rid of the climate refugee center now that this place is also evacuating? Yeah, let's do just that. And then we can get the advanced concentrated photovoltaic cells. It was Middle East next, right? Right. You still have those technologies going. What's the water stress looking like here? 19%. I suppose we should get some... Well, what can we do about this? I mean, it's not horrible just yet. We'll maybe survive one more turn with just that. Let's renew with the high yield crops, maybe. Yeah. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do in that situation. Okay, Middle East, China, South Asia. Desalination and all that. Let's renew the high yield crops, I suppose. How's your... Would there be any better thing to do than maybe the one-child policy? Instead of... Or should we still have it going on? What can we do? We can decline nuclear power, which doesn't sound like a good idea to me. We could get the business and household carbon regulations, or... How about we get that? Yeah. Although we will be wasting some regional support because we'll get this thing from the... we could get the Green New Deal actually here. How about we do just that? It'll make it so that people are happier with less HDI. Okay. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do in our situation. Although... Nah, let's do it right away, yeah. Okay. China done. South Asia. What's your toxicity looking like? It's pretty bad still. How about the energy mix? It's not awesome just yet. Let's get the concentrated photovoltaics here as well. Then there's Latin America. Could get the synthetic feedstocks, or let's see here. Nah, I don't feel like getting anything of from those. Yeah. Then there's, let's see here, Northern Africa done, Europe. You might have to give me some Tobin tax, to be perfectly honest. Here. Or, I don't know. Maybe we'll get the artificial trees instead, but we'll see. Europe, Russia. Start Tobin taxing here as well. Let's see how it is going to go. Yeah, well, Europe, Russia, North America, where we have pretty much everything we want. Yeah. Japan. Then there's Oceania and India at the very lowest one. Huh, what shall we even do here? Get some more renewables, I suppose. How's that technology coming along here? Decently, I suppose. You could get the vegetarian revolution, and maybe I'll Tobin tax here instead. Let's see here. Is there any technology I might want? Nah, not especially. What's your water stress looking like? It's 13%. It's not horrible. Doesn't appear we have the trees just yet. So it's Northern Africa. Instead, I think we'll get something else going on, like artificial trees. Yeah, sure. And we have just enough money for that in here as well. But instead we'll get the vegetarian revolution, I suppose. It's fine. Okay, let's see how this is going to go. Is India going to jump ship? Gas production is falling. President Evacuate gives speech of the millennium. The whole world watched, rapt with attention, as the GEO president announced the Green New Deal today, a raft of global legislation that promises equal treatment for every man, woman and child in a sustainable environmental future. I suppose except for India. Sorry about that. Humanity sets foot on the Red Planet. The first manned mission to Mars has successfully landed on the Red Planet. The chances of anyone going to Mars were 1,000,000 to 1 according to some, but the success of this mission proves those doubters wrong. It opens the door for colonization. By the way, the reason why I'm doing that... India gained a reasonable amount of support from that. There are these bonus objectives, even though it doesn't really checkmark them. It doesn't... I don't know, maybe it's just... whatever. Let's not question it. There's this establish a human colony on Mars, so that's something I'm striving towards, since I have this extra money. Mars base, evacuate. Approve a mission to found a base in the Wendic Cavern on the flanks of Arsia Mons. Colonize Mars if successful. Global plus 5% literacy. Huge support. 75% chance of failure. Now we can get rid of the eco-awareness campaign finally. As well. Excellent, excellent. We may want to stop stop this for now, and we are almost at the point where I usually lose. Let's see if I can get further this time.